Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to another reading of the Homestuck webcomic, where last time a lot of crazy shit happened, which is starting to sound like all of my intros for this. Oh, man. We finally got to meet Jade for the first time. Turns out she is definitely connected to the Spurb Beta in ways that she probably doesn't even realize. I'm pretty certain she's not even in the same time, thing as the rest of these kids. Like, she's definitely living in, the 22nd century or the 23rd century or something like that. So, now, Rose here has found a secret passage from her cat's mausoleum into a science laboratory thing. And that's where we left off. So let's get back into it, shall we? Because I'm eager to see what happens next. Oh, right. If you like this sort of stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe today for more content. Just because, YouTube. Let's do this. Alright, so last time we were here, we were checking for mad scientists. There are no scientists to be found, mad or otherwise, or anyone for that matter. The lab appears to be deserted. There is a kiosk, though. Ooh. Giant checkerboard. Oh, it is a giant checkerboard. What? It looks like the kiosk monitors the lab's enormous hub grid. Jade, transportalize as far down as you can go. This is as far down as you can go. Okay. The grand foyer is still a few floors down, but the transportalizer on that level is blocked by one of Grandpa's impressive big game trophies, and you just don't think he would cotton to someone moving it. Cotton? Speaking of which, here are some of his trophies now. He has 1 million of these nasty, or ghastly things. You really dislike them. Oh, man. Hold on a moment. Wait just a minute. These are concerning, yes. But what's up with these three? That's a griffin. I think that's a kelpie? And that looks like a cross between a deer and a person? Was that just the grandpa's way of hiding a murder? Proceed. You hop down a level. Granddad also likes to accumulate valiant knights from his travels. These are pretty cool, you guess. Keep going. Oh yeah, how could you forget about his stash of decrepit mummies? God, you hate these things. Don't stop. Oh. What? Oh shit, I didn't realize that was such a deep cut into the lore. Okay, I think this is the second time, actually, that I found something like this. I haven't played it on the channel, at least I don't think I have. The Homestuck, like, branch-off thing, Hive Swap. There are currently 2 acts to the game. We've been waiting forever for Act 3 to come out. I just kind of assumed after a while that they stopped making it. But they insisted, like, last month that they're still working on Act 3, so who knows. Anyway, one of the details in Act 1 of the Hive Swap game series is that the main protagonist's father has an unhealthy obsession with blue women. And no explanation as to what's going on there. Another thing that I noticed that was pretty funny in the Hive Swap story was that this whole comic begins in the 2000s and moves forward in time, maybe, I think. But the Hive Swap game series takes place in 1912, long before the events of the comic. So I think that maybe the events of Hive Swap might be what led up to the creation of the Spurb Beta. It might actually explain why all of the adult characters in this comic already seem to know what's happening or going on. But this is just a weird callback. Alright, so let's keep going. I have my theories. More blue women. This is your grandfather's collection of what he refers to as his beauties. Yeah. In the Hive Swap game, the father refers to them as his blue beauties. That's disturbing. I wonder if the father in that game is the grandfather here, or maybe a great-grandfather. I don't know. No lovely lady will be fit for his collection unless her portrait has spent at least 20 years bleaching in the front window of a beauty parlor, a sort of establishment he's plundered no less frequently than ancient tombs. Ugh. You guess they were sort of like your sisters while growing up, and you were always encouraged to look up to them. They're all awfully pretty ladies, you suppose, but it was always hard to get as excited about them as Grandpa. Jade, study hard and keep your rifle at the ready. When adventure summons, I know you will rise to the task and take your rightful place among the daughters of Eclectica. That old coot sure is a bag of wind. Complete your descent. What? You reach the ground level. This is the stupid thing blocking the transportalizer. It is unspeakably hideous. Down the southeast hall is the grand foyer. You'll have to cross through it to leave the house. Looks like someone's pestering you. Even though you thought you logged off. Answer. CG. Carcinogenicist. Okay. Try again, idiot. Oh no. So I guess today is finally the day you fuck everything up. Oh, is there nothing I can do to change your mind? You can leave me alone. How can you even be talking to me after I blocked you? And after I logged out? You don't get that I am better and smarter than you in every way, forever. You don't get that because you are incredibly stupid. I get that you're a jerk and you should shut up. Goodbye, you jerk. Garden Gnostic blocked. Carcinogeneticist. Look at that kiosk. Okay. Wow. SN Hub Grid. Wow, that is a lot. Hello. Looks like a mapping of each hub's index. It appears one of the hubs was recently unlocked. Go to the center and do a goofy dance. At the center, you find a little stage that looks perfectly for supporting a spectacularly silly dance. Or it would if standing on it didn't make you a little nervous, and also if that didn't sound like a stupid idea given the circumstances. It looks sort of like the various contraptions you've been deploying in John's house. You wonder what it does. Yes, it looks almost exactly like the alchemeter. Attempt to plug laptop into nearby hub. Oh. Oh, great. You just vaporized your dead cat. Oh well, ashes to ashes, you guess. There's gotta be a better way to deal with this lousy tree. Examine fetch modus. Oh, so she can switch. Auto, okay. Looks like you can choose between picking leaves or awkwardly uprooting the whole tree, as you've been doing. You select leaf. You also turn off the auto balance, since its consequences can be a little mystifying sometimes. You should probably keep the auto balance on, if I'm being honest. That was probably the most useful function of it. You gather up all your items again in an order that places your laptop in a conveniently accessible leaf. You're not sure why you didn't do this a lot sooner. Kind of funny looking tree now, but your concern for structural elegance is at an all-time low. Finally unlocked hub. As long as you're going to plug in your computer, you might as well find that hub. Here it is. Hub SN. Lab 0413. It is unlocked and thus removable from the grid. You suspect this was the same beacon transmitting the unsecured signal you were using earlier. You pick the laptop leaf off the tray. You plug your laptop into the hub, then capture log the hub, and then the laptop. Oh, that's funny. There must be a better place around here to set up your computer. This huge grid of electronics is sort of uninviting. You look around. Hey, what's that? Skyanet Laboratory. Unestablished in... Excuse you? That is not how that works. It's another one of these ominous countdowns. You didn't notice it when you first entered the lab about a minute ago. It looks like this one may have been ticking for years. Whatever it's ticking down to, there isn't much time. You can only hope that when you turn on your computer again, there will be a connection invitation from one Mr. Strider. Again in the future. Another timer winds down, sideways. Uh-oh. Fool! You have activated the forbidden cherry bomb. What is with these arrows? Okay. Dave, abscond! Round 2. Warned you about the stairs, bro. Okay, it's looping. It keeps happening. What does? You don't have time to humor every random thought that pops into your head. The clock is ticking. Look around for anything else of importance. This looks like something of importance. Oh, crap. It appears to be Skynet's primary session terminal, monitoring a great number of SPURB sessions in the northeastern United States and parts of Canada. Upon further investigation, you draw some logical conclusions. It looks like each session consists of an IP address and a physical location. The colored dots on the map appear to be meteor impact sites. It seems each session corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have sessions. The color of the dot appears to indicate the status of the meteor's descent. The red dots indicate meteors that have already landed. Yellow dots are immediate collisions. Green will impact later, and blue will take the longest to touch down. Oh, okay. You use the terminal to enter... you use the terminal to center on your present location and zoom in. Locating the lab... surrounding the lab are, of course, the hundreds of smaller meteors that have been raining down steadily throughout the evening. Most of these meteorites have either landed already or will shortly. Centered over the lab is a significantly larger imminent collision. You can't say precisely how imminent, but you could certainly take an educated stab at it. Just southwest of the lab, centered suspiciously near the location of your house, is an even larger looming collision, though this one appears slightly less imminent. The terminal looks like it can monitor any meteor or session around the world. Search filters can be applied as well, restricting results based on size, time of impact, location, and so on. You zoom way out and narrow the search based on size. The two at the top of the list appear to be the largest by far. You examine only their coordinates. The second largest is centered over a U.S. city. The biggest by a landslide is, luckily for the Earth you suppose, way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Turn on your laptop and check on John. You plug the laptop into the hub again and turn it on. It is now powered and connected to the wireless signal, and the hub is broadcasting. Your SPURB session reconnects. No sign of John here. You wonder why the house is shaking. Last time you saw him, he was on one of the roof platforms. You'll have to navigate via the SPURB interface to find him. Are you making me do this manually, or? Okay. Oh my. Oh, what? Oh yeah, this video is gonna get copyrighted. That was 2 badass tracks in one video. High five, Nana Quinn. Left hanging long enough. Good work, John. Oh, hey, you're back. For now, I'll have to leave again shortly. It looks like there's another large meteor headed for my present location. Oh, so you mean Dave connected with you? Not yet. I'll explain later. But I think I've determined that activating the timer in the game is not directly responsible for summoning a meteor to your location. The countdown seems merely to exist as a kind of warning to the player, as well as a strange coincidence. Okay. I don't really think I get it. Is this relevant? Probably not at the moment, and certainly not to you. I have to go. Okay, later. Yes, try not to waste too much of that grist while I'm gone. Alright. Climb that ladder. Boy Skylark. Wait, what's the next one? Is that Rumpus or Crumpus? Okay. Alright. You rocket up the ladder to the dizzying heights of the vented Boy Skylark rung. Your new feather is hard-earned and well-deserved, and alarmingly fashionable. Yes, it is. Collect that loot. You and your ceramic pork hollow rejoice in the mound of wealth yielded. Oh my god. From your meteoric ascent up the ladder. God damn. You're still not sure what all these boon dollars can actually get you, but when pulling in such insane loot hand over fist like this, who cares? Not you. Fair. Money's money. Doesn't matter if you have no idea what currency it is. Pick up as much grist as you can hold. Yes. Your expended catch limit is more than enough to accommodate the grist windfall. You gather up 2,260 pieces of build grist, 1,040 pieces of shale, 490 drops of tar, and 350 drops of mercury. Oh. Ooh, that doesn't sound right. You can't wait to find out what amazing items this new supply of grist will be just barely insufficient to produce. Oh, god, there's grist littered down there too. Those stupid ogres were like huge grist pinatas. One of those big sour grape electric Holocaust fruit gushers is... Oh my god, that is... unfortunate. Aged poorly. It is jammed in the hole in the platform. You guess there's only one way to get it. John, don't forget your book. It is your birthright. You ought to have it a read. Give it a read when you have a moment, particularly the first several pages. Okay, Nana, I will. Hey, Nana? Yes, dear. Since I'm trying to get up to that gate, and since you can sort of conjure floating beds and throw me around and all, couldn't you just throw me up to the gate? Yes, of course, John. But that would not serve your purpose well. There's a very good reason why you should build up to it, and then keep building. Oh, okay. I guess that's what I figured. So, just one more thing. Do you think that instead of telling me exactly why that is with a clear explanation, you can give me a series of really coy riddles about it and then sort of giggle? John, you are a very fresh young man. Your father has done such a wonderful job raising you. I am so proud of you both. I guess. When you pass through the first gate, everything will change. You will find the place where the constellations dance beneath the clouds, and then your true work may begin. I suddenly understand everything. Do you? Elsewhere we find a place. Oh, God, it's garishly purple. Where a kingdom lies entrenched beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness. Oh, God, is this down? Is this like the hell? Alright, so... Oh, but that means John's not building up toward his dad. He's actively going further away. Oh, bam! Do. Wait. Oh, this is the same contraption that Jade has in her bedroom. But she has like a smaller handheld version of it. Oh no. Graveyard stuffers. You are now... the peregrine mendicant. Okay. You're flying westward in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column, which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. Okay. What will you do? Check the mailbox. This message to Dr. Brenner looks pretty serious. Open envelope. Never! The mail is sacred, and sacred is the trust between the postman and the recipients of his precious parcels. You have made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor. Just as soon as you determine where this address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland, for that matter. The mail is freedom. The mail is life. The mail is the very fabric of civilized... Wait, hold that thought for one moment. Oh, no. The mail is the one final hope for resurrecting a dead planet from its ashes. And the letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They are the defenders of the light of knowledge, free communication, and the exchange of ideas. They are the bold totters of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmarked angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection, male. Wow, okay. That's pathetic in a really desperate way. Examine the keyboard and screen. Its terminal used to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it has now returned control to you. The default viewport displays commands previously entered, including your last and only command. Home. View. Oh. You type another one of the previously entered commands. It switches to the view of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There is a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. The girl seems familiar to you. Greetings. Don't I know you? Oh, no. Vigorously abscond from this conversation. Oh, she blew up the terminal. Damn, Jade. Refuse to acknowledge the absurd tea set. What? You successfully disregard the tea set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab. Looks like a little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. No time for messing around in here, though. Wear the scarf, be the writer. Okay, maybe you'll do a little messing around. You're only human after... what's that? You are accosted by a friendly mutant kitten. Resist great urge to take the wedged shale. What? Oh. You know you should grab this thing, but... You are suddenly feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. With all the scampering around, it almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer. There's only one thing left to do. Give me a D. Give me an E. Give me an S. Give me a C. John, jump down. What? Scamper into Grand Foyer with wild abandon. Oh, okay. Last scamper. Okay. You scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh, look, it was one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel around the world, going on adventures and stuff. Lousy, goddamn stupid globes. Yeah, that is quite a few too many. Personally, I think only one is necessary. Every household should have one globe. No more than that. Jade, arm yourself. She already has the gun. What more do you want from her? Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what you need. Another one of his blustering, mustachioed diatribes. You are rolling your eyes in advance, getting them warmed up. But ideally, you can evade him altogether. All you have to do is get past the fireplace and out the front door, and you'll be scot-free. Examine those chaps on the sofa. Wait, that's the front door? These are the manners for distinguished house guests. They like to gather here by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all other times. It's all very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen when you try to sneak by. The fireplace is going to light up, and your grandpa's silhouette is going to appear in front of the fire to give you a good spook. He is so predictable. And there he goes, the old man. Has the flame. Okay. You suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you're fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounters with him are very intense. Leap dramatically across the divide. Whoops. Oh, you passed out! Oh, you guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. Oh, let's say Dave. Strife! Ooh, what is this? Psych out. Loading. Oh, what? Grandpa Harley. That isn't... That's not your grandpa. Or at least I hope it's not, because that's a stuffed doll. That's... Yes, I'm going out with this gun. No, I will not go get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that is so preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I will be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun, and it shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. Oh, will you just stop it? I'm going now. Bye. Abscond! Blah, blah. He's so much easier to deal with when he was alive. Oh my god, she's admitting to it. Wait, does that make Jade an orphan? Jade? Miraculously survive. Peer out explosion hole. Well, I mean, I guess this is the best way to see where you're going. Refuse to acknowledge the absurd kitten. You fail miserably. Alright. Oh look, there's some more mad science crap over here. Insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to this setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins on the fridge, remember? Let's play a game. A purifier ready. Oh no. This doesn't appear to be a game. It appears to be an apurifier. Screw around with the apurifier. You messed with the controls. Hey, Jaspers is alive! Or at least, he was in the past. According to the timestamp, this is almost 9 years ago. You try to move the crosshairs with a joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have, much time to horse around with this thing. You zoom out. Looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress, though, because Jaspers was no doubt being characteristically recalcitrant. You possibly jotted this phrase down in your pad. It's hard to remember, though. Wait, could this be that day? Cause time paradox. Paradoxify! Your attempt to appearify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox, because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet. But it seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. The paradox ghost imprint of Jaspers purifies instead, and quickly settles into a mound of sludge. Oh, hello. What? The machine beside it sucks up the paradox sludge and begins some kind of automated procedure. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the device. The device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper's. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with this facility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Have a flashback. There's no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds. Jaspers reveals his stunning secret to you in strict confidence. Before you could ask him to clarify, he vanishes into thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you were not the one to purify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. You roll the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seems there are no accessible feed traces tracing his whereabouts during that time frame. You fast forward another week. There he is, just as you found him. Fast forward to now. I don't need to watch this. This is depressing. That was fucked up. You shouldn't have to, force a kid to rewatch that. Oh. How long have I been recording? Not that long. Alright. It's Jaspers! He's alive! Well, okay, he's still dead, but his body is intact. Turns out it wasn't some kind of disintegratificator like you thought. It's more like an escapalizer. I purify Jaspers immediately. Good thing you finally got all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat and Amscray. Stop fooling around and transportalize out of there. Pretty descendant. Okay. Jade, locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet. Good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he will find you. Bequirrel has always managed to elude your prognosticative facilities. Or faculties. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow. A property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it. Huh? Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Jade, retrieve the package you expected to arrive. The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late, and yet right on time. It landed over there past the Scumbling Monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. Triple somersault into room. Wait, oh no, this is John. Etc. Stick the landing. Okay, you do that. You are now in your dad's room. Where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms and paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. Snoop. Ah yeah, here come the secrets. Get ready for some major revel... Wait a minute, these are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. What the hell is going on here? It's him in your dad's room. It's the only normal room in the house. Kind of a boring room. Just a businessman. Into clowns after all. Who's this douchebag? Oh, wow. Yes, this is the moment when John finds out the dad decorated the house for him. Oh, calm down. It'll be alright. So all those years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along. He was just a man trying to make a good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth? Or maybe it was just that you never bothered to ask. I guess you always just assumed. The human prisoner has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. Yes. You're going to need a bigger safe. Who is this guy? Enter name. spade's slick. Got a nice ring to it. But you know your own name, and that damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it. State name and rank. Okay. You are Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. Oh, Jade has it. Don comical hat. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'll sooner stick your head in a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful jaw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with the pipe and his child showed up. But you draw the line at the hat. Call a minion. You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Your transmission is interrupted. It seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine! You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just leader. What a royal pain in the ass. Throw down hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait, what now? The dad has beaten your minions! Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. It looks like you'll have to go handle this yourself. Wait, carapace? Oh, is he the same species as, that wayward wanderer dude? Oh, the vagabond. Yeah, that's it. The wayward vagabond. That's weird. Looks like you'll have to go handle this yourself. Okay. John, investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. It seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. Present time. Open a present. See what's inside. Oh, hey! That actually sounds useful. The one on the right seems promising. You open it to see what's inside, and oh god, yes. Sweet loot. Array, okay. You tear into this thing and put a mean beep on the sweet loot. In addition to the modus control deck, you got a bonus array fetch modus, plus another 12 cards, which is practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them. Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, 20, 22, 24 of these things. Oh my god. Is there no limit? First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Okay, really, this is just way too many cards. Equip Array Fetch Modus. The Array Modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. It seems exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring. Read instructions for the control deck. Boring? All of you kids should have this. Holy crap. It's just a normal storage unit at this point. Read instructions, okay. There's nothing to read, really. You just pop some Modus cartridges into the slots, fire it up, and see what happens. You start by putting the stack and Q modi in the slots. Your Sylladex now behaves like both a stack and a queue. Items can be removed from either the top card or the bottom card. You see no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust out first, of course. The Sylladex reconfigures itself into an array of distinct queue stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect from your inventory management system. Unwrap the smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so. Open the big one. You thought wrong. Oh, a new suit. Fill up an entire Q stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Q stack full of shoes. Captcha log fruit gushers. Dang, you spaced out and put it in the wrong Q stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this thing. Oh no, it's starting to look like a circus. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. Closely inspect the fruit gushers box. Made with real fruit. Yeah. Yeah, that's fruit gushers box. So delicious you can't wait to capture one of these packs and make like 1,000,000 gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Wait a minute. It can't be. The heinous batter witch has her gnarled claws and everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? How does this make sense? Why? Why? Mental breakdown. This is stupid. What does the heinous batter witch? Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna call her that from now on. Oh, wow. Retrieve package. Oh, what the heck? Artillerite! Kid, you've got some fighting prowess that's not supposed to be for a child. Armamentify. Arf. Go fetch. Oh, it ate the bullet! What are you? Good dog. What? It has no eyes, and it just... Jade. And she's asleep. Naturally, I think anyone would pass out after that. Oh. Check self for any mixed atoms with cat. Okay. Nope, no mixed atoms. Looks like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourselves. Your new kitty, whose name is... You'll think of one later. Hey, where the heck are you, anyway? Look around room. Oh, you're back home. The well-stocked bar and the vantage from the window tells you this is your mom's room. Or at least what you thought was her room. You decide not to be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Watch the meteor impact. Oh, that's funny. Shouldn't that place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has stopped. Oh. Better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all this booze lying around. Oh my god. No! What have you done, John? Suddenly, you're feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a whole lot of cool stuff. This time, you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes for some objects you rounded up and punched them on blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. As if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting your ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer. Anyway, you better hurry. Dream. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! These things. They didn't look normal. What's that? Wait, where's that? Wasn't Jade standing next to that before? Jade? You are now dreaming. Your dreambot is awake and active. Jade. Obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Your silly dance foreshadows nothing and is essentially meaningless, but it sure is a lot of fun. Quick, get into bed. You climb into bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you. A strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Realize you can fly. There is not much to realize. Of course you can fly. Open the package. You stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You are planning on delivering it momentarily. Good thing you already know what's inside, otherwise you would surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past. Enough for the above weather to be seasonably reconcilable. Syllable. Oh, God! Jade, Dave, and, Rose. All three of their birthdays are in December. The 1st, 3rd, and 4th? Oh, man, okay. Is John the only one whose birthday isn't in December? Hey, happy birthday, Jade. Hey, thank you, John. Ooh, okay, I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose's and Dave's, too. Why do you guys' birthday gotta be all bunched together like that? You're running me ragged. I know, but it's nice of you to think of us all like that. I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it'll help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink. I'm sure it's great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot about how long it takes you to get stuff. Ugh. Sean, that's okay, really. I'm sure it will get to me exactly when it needs to. It'll be a nice surprise when it does. Okay, well, I hope so. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to tell someone to go away. Oh God, the trolls again? Yep. They've been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there are so many. There are either like 50 of these idiots, or it's one guy with a lot of alt accounts. I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me like they're probably all different people and not one guy. I have counted 12. What do they want with us? Some people just like to needle others for some reason. John, it is like a game, I guess. They are like pranksters. Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever. But I think they're mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think. Oh, whoa, what, years? Okay, well, I am sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my Pester Chum handle to throw them off the trail. So, I think I'm gonna do that. Wait, what was his Pester Chum thing? Ghostly Trickster. Oh, okay. That sounds more like something John would use. But what is it now? Ectobiologist or something like that? Make totems. You've already carved a few totems, but you've had to return to the living room for more Crooksite dolls. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter your room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of some mischievous imps. You just can't turn your back on them for a second. Rotten imps. Those posters were like children to you. Rose, flee the room! At long last, you have returned to your bedroom with a stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka mutiny purrs at your side. We suppose you will call it Muty for short. Pester John. That's quite a totem collection. What are you planning? Oh, whoa, hi. Oh, I'm gonna make some stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours now? No, that was the nearby forest, which up until quite recently would have been best described as on fire. But you may be excited to learn that just as recently, Miles finally notched that achievement. Wow, congrats, I guess? Thank you. Have you seen Dave? Nah. His bro is probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on the matter. Okay. I'm going to start putting this grist to use, too. Let's be sparing with the frivolous knick-knack breeding and focus on getting you up to the gate, okay? Yeah, okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over the house, and now it's lousy with gushers. Gushers? I mean grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards. Which posters? Don't you see? My sweet movie posters. Look at them. They're fucking ruined. John, are you suggesting that imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters? Yeah? Your posters have looked like that ever since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game, I thought you would deface them ironically to mock your father's interests. John? Very funny, Rose. Nice joke. Great joke there, Rose. Top of the line prank. This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about the revelation. Yes, let's keep this joke. I don't think she's joking, though. I think defacing your posters is the first thing the imps did. And hey, there's the wayward vagabond. Okay. God, how long have I been going at this? Ah, crap. You know what? Alright. It should take me a few minutes. Now, you know what? Even if it did take me a few minutes, 16 should be enough for me to dig through. So, in that case, I'm ending this video off here. Oh, God. That's what I was forgetting about. Alright. So, John finally realized that his dad is just a normal human being who clearly went way too far decorating the house just for his son's entertainment, and Rose just can't seem to catch a break. Good God. I was not expecting Jade to be an orphan, and I honestly kind of hoped that Dave's way of seeing his brother was less dramatic than he was making it sound, but this is honestly hell for him. His brother's just straight up abusive. And yeah, that's about it for now. So, if you like this sort of stuff, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with all my most recent uploads. And if you didn't like it, that's perfectly fine too, because there's plenty of other stuff here on the channel to watch. Later, everybody. Bye.